Them say the artist look like him getting crazy or somebody give him a season spliff.
What?
Jaja, something really good, sir?
Well.
I want this me here about Buju Banton, Spice, Frais, Foota Hype, and Chronixx. Yo, something I always I keep at Jamaica. But before we get into all of that, remember, send up the likes to about 1,000 likes now, man. All new viewers, welcome, and our faithful XXX TV viewers, big up on yourself. I'm gonna play this video, and then we will come back with all our reasoning on the whole situation. Don't move.
By the way, you like the idea of the king and the royals?
Vibes Cartel and?
No, the king and the royals, Beenie Man and Morgan Heritage taking their show on the road as the king and the royals.
Oh, I just one king we know now. And Vibes Cartel.
Alright people, so let's see what I go on. Recently at the IMC conference in Jamaica, Spice was asked about the King and the Royals tour, which is Beenie Man and Morgan Heritage. But for some reason, Spice couldn't get past the king part. So basically, in a fear head, Cartel are the only king. And she just say what she say, laugh and walk off. Me not lie, Spice definitely loyal to Cartel. There's no ifs about that. Because once she hear the word king in her sentence, it just click to her, yeah. I must Cartel him attack. Yo, I just want to big up Spice. Because Spice always at work. And as a woman in a business where them say are mostly men control, if you see Spice I do her thing and I make big moves and I fight it, I have to always show love to her. So Spice, go and do what you do and go and hail your king. Next on the agenda, Buju Banton. Now, with everything that's happening over social media where Buju's son Jaii is concerned, everybody was wondering if Buju would actually make a comment.
The winner already. Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus, the winner already, my yard.
But at the end of the day, you know, Buju can't control what his son say or what his son think or what his son do. Where Buju is concerned, he's a father, and I don't think he really want to get too much involved in this. Because at the end of the day, Jaii like him own big man, he man not pick me, so him need to fight that battle. Buju no need to fight no battle for him right now. Him stepping at the fire, so him have to know how him going to come out of the fire. But while all of this is happening, social media personality Frais shared his opinion where Jaii is concerned.
I say, I feel like your dog get a look of bruising. You know, him get a look of bruising and him realize, yo, this is not a joke thing. Fuck out of play thing. And there's something where you just get up and say, I gotta try out, bro. Like, and I cramp him. I cramp him, you see it? Cause in this way, I say, I tell you exactly what going on. Like, dog say, yo, him run God the church. Yeah, man, cocky that man. Cause this thing about them something, you know. Not this specifically, you know. But him sing for cocky. See me, I say, yo, you can't have a cocky and I run up. You run up a cocky in a virginity, you see me? But here one now.
Oh God,
here one.
this is nice.
You see, Jaii, I know him, I'm in the dog talk already. People, careful now. Careful now. I've never met him in person. We spoke DM. And Yo, what I gotta do? What I gotta do?
Yo!
Said I had a close one yesterday. That Foota angel over me. He's strong.
No.
Medication.
Oh, no.
Right?
Yo, Jeffrey, the easy, you know, but honestly, when I saw the video and I heard him saying that, yo, he was thinking about it and then him end up at church, I said to myself, yo, something missing from this story. There's a possibility that he never just think about it, because thinking about something to the point where you have to go to church about it after, that's more than thinking. That's definitely more than thinking. So I am not saying that him do nothing because I don't know, but what Jeffrey is saying may make a whole lot of sense. Maybe him try and him never like it and him run go church, but to say you sit down and think about it, and to how you think about it, you have to run go church, like, me don't know. Unless you've been having these thoughts for years and them a bother you like that, that's the only way me see like what him say makes sense. But if you just come out of the blue as a straight man and just switch to that, so to the point where you have to go to church and get baptized, me don't know if me believe that one day, but me take your word for it, you see me? Because every man must know what them a do, and every man have to fight them own a fight. So hopefully whatever you've been doing actually clear your mind and carry your back on the straight and narrow path where the girl live there. Next on the agenda, Foota hype. So Foota hype, I get bashed over social media right now because it makes some comments which sound like it might defend Buju's son, Jaii. In my opinion, I don't really think say might defend it, but check it out.
But a youth here now, we say the devil thoughts come to him brain and him run away from it and go find church and remember him father song and don't do it. Me for say my batty man. You know what me, Foota hype, straight nation boss, we say the youth are batty man? You know an idiot? Let me ask you something. Woman or man right here, so. Panda live here. You never think in your head yet. Say you would have murdered that boy there, you know. Or would have killed that boy there, you know. And you imagine it out in your head, you empty your gun in your face. You never do that yet. Nobody can come charge you for murder. Nobody can come say you're guilty of murder and lock you up in a jail cell. Thoughts can make you go to jail. First thing, you have 1 million thoughts per millisecond. You didn't know that? And you didn't know, say, every thought you have, you imagine the thought, whether you know or not, you imagine it. As woman, let me ask the woman them. No for no, a straight woman, I wanna go a road, and girl look you know. When a girl look you as a woman, talk the God truth, you have to think about it and envision it, and the woman and say, no, I don't want that. So you can't stop the thought. Anything in the atmosphere you have to think about, you know. Anything in the atmosphere, you know. If you hear say Susie and Nikki are lesbian, and you say in your brain, blood clot, good Susie and Nikki, you start envision the action with them I do already. You start say, blood clot, Susie and Nikki are lesbian, you start picture the two of them and fuck instant. Instant. That's imaginary thoughts. Not to become action without action. So, oh me, if you go say the youth are batty man.
Alright people, so let's see where I go on. So Foota hype, I guess if you see the video you really try to understand what he's saying. He's saying that Jaii just had thoughts and him never put it into action. But you have other people out there where do worse than that and nobody not say nothing to them. And I think he's actually referring to when Vybz Kartel link up with, what him name? The TikToker Jaden or something like that, who come out and I say him love man and all these things and whatever. And nobody never said nothing about Kartel. But now Buju's son, Jaii, same think about it and everybody bash him. I think Foota coming from a part of injustice and not necessarily say him agree with Jaii having these things. I think him saying that it's just a biased thing, like people ready to crucify Jaii but nobody not say nothing to the other person, which makes sense. That's how it is in the music business and that's how it is in the entertainment scene. When you rate somebody, nothing what them do no wrong, but to everybody else, everything what them do wrong. I do say, I saw Jamaican people deal with it and it's not right. Definitely not right. So I think that's the stanza where Foota was coming from. But critics out there saying that if you say straight nation, if you just burn from a man, I say him have thoughts of them thing there, then if you just burn him, no care who the man is. And I think Foota say, yeah, if you burn a man when it come to them things there, but you can't say this man forget burn and that man not forget burn. So it's kind of like a mix-up thing. Share your comments, let me know how you feel about the situation. If you feel say Foota should I just burn Jaii no matter what, or what I must say makes sense. Last but definitely not least, Chronixx. Now, all over social media people talking about Chronixx and in performance recently on the Lost in Time concert with Jaii and everybody, and say something not look too right with Chronixx. But check out the video first and we'll talk about it after.
Sometimes I feel like the richest man in Babylon. And I've done my best, everything's alright inside. Oh, every morning I rise, I stare at the sun. I know that it
Him eyes them all over the place like it a wander somewhere, like him no one dead. There's something off. Alright people, so on the seat. Me not lie, Chronixx look like him get a decent performance. But getting back to what we were saying earlier, it looked like him never lost in time, him look more like lost in space. in my opinion. Because I don't know what it is, but there's something off. Nevertheless, me not gonna say mad out. Maybe that is his new thing. Everybody going through something. You know, can look on somebody and say, yo, him supposed to alright because him have enough hit song and him have money and, you know, things looking good. But mental health is a serious thing. You can't just look on somebody and say, yo, him alright. Sometimes people going through stuff that no one else knows because them not share it. Especially when it relates to certain things where you don't want to get out there. So I totally understand, and may I just reach out to Chronixx now and say, yo, if you have things like certain issues bothering you, bro, go and check it out because something not right. And I better you know from early before you crash out or get worse. But overall, the whole performance was good apart from the technical difficulties that were happening, but the people them still a sing along. So you know, say the people them in the crowd did a work with it. But anyway, people, that's it for me today. I hope you like the video. If you want to see more videos like this, remember, subscribe and follow the journey. Also, I have other videos on the channel that you might not have seen, so feel free to check them out. Blessings.